Hey YouTubie, so it's your girl Marissa with One Stop Shop, and I'm back just to do a follow up on the corset that I'm wearing and just let you all know some information. Now let me clarify, I'm not an expert on corset wearing. I've done some limited research, so these are just some things that I found. And it's always good to research for yourself. One of the first things is that corset wearing, waist training, and like the waist cinchers and body shapers are two completely different things. With the waist cincher or the body shaper, you'll see quicker results with those. Those have to do more with the outer appearance of your stomach and your waist, so you will wear those for like maybe a couple weeks and see more results, but those results aren't permanent, they're only temporary, just because with those, a lot of those are like made of rubber or materials that'll help you sweat and heat up inside, so you'll lose like water weight and things like that with those. With the corset, it's an internal thing that later turns permanent and outside, but the results can be long-lasting and permanent if you wear them for extended periods of time. With corset wearing, I found that what it does is how it's narrowing like your inside, that's your rib cage, that it kind of forms and shapes, and also your organs. So your organs may go from like being, stomach everywhere to moving inside closer into like a middle narrow region. So it does take months, and a lot of people, they wear them for years for them to have like a permanent, waist figure to be extremely small. When you first start out, you want to really kind of gradually get into it. Like I said, I wasn't, really sure on how to do the corset thing, except for things I'd seen. So I was just like pulling, as soon as I got it, and I was in a lot of pain. And I had problems breathing and things like that, so you don't want it to be painful and strenuous, which is why I wear the body shaper underneath, because just wearing it on your skin alone, like these strings are very small, so with them being pulled extremely tight in my back, it was like excruciating pain, and you definitely don't want that. Another thing that I learned with corset wearing was that when you eat, to help you benefit from wearing the corset, because it's not like a weight loss method, like you don't just put this on and you're going to start losing weight and things like that, like no. But there are things that you can do to help assist yourself in losing weight or, achieving the figure that you want at a faster pace. And that is dieting and exercise. Now you don't want to exercise with this on because, you can't move, so you don't want to hurt yourself trying to exercise. But just exercising just so that like your muscles, when you do take it off, they'll still be strong, and they'll be able to stick and be firm to the corset. When it comes to dieting, just kind of watch what you eat. I know some people, like even me, like I'll try to, when I have the corset on, eat until like I completely fill up, and I feel like I'm about to burst. But you don't want to do that. One, you may have problems breathing, and then two, you might kind of, when you burp, throw up a little, just because it's limited space in there, and that's just kind of nasty. But also always only eat when you have the corset on, because with it being so tight, you will feel fuller quickly, so that will help you in eating smaller portions or eating less, especially if you have a habit of eating a lot. So that's one good thing. But try to drink plenty of water, but yeah, any eating that you do it while you're wearing the corset, so that way you won't eat as much. It's also great with your posture. It'll definitely help you out. Like when I'm driving, I'm literally like on the steering wheel. I cannot sit back in my seat at all, just because the corset, it just keeps everything uptight. I'm trying to think of anything else. But yeah, don't think that you're going to see anything overnight or immediately over a couple weeks. You do have to wear it continuously for, like I said, months to years. I usually wear mine pretty much all day. I wear mine all day. I take it off when I shower, or I may take it off for a period of time if I just kind of want to breathe, and I always wear it to sleep. So for the first few days, it was really uncomfortable. Like it was really hard, like just moving, it was pain, like rolling around in my bed and stuff. Like it was just really hard. So this is day 5 of me wearing the corset. So I'm getting used to it a little bit more, it's feeling a lot more comfortable, especially since I put the shaper under it. And yeah, I'm able to tighten a lot more. I think when I first got it, like the bottom 3 holes were like undone. Like I just couldn't get them. But I was finally able to get it myself, and I got down to where I only had 1 hole open. And then I finally, kept pulling and wearing it, and I got it to now where all of the holes have been laced. So you don't want to get another corset until you've completely finished it. So it's kind of like a challenge for yourself. Like you want to see, okay, you know, how long will it take me to close up this corset? So closing it up means, you know, these two panels are connected. And as you see, I have a lot of space in there, so you know I have a little ways to go. But like I said, I'm not in a rush. You know, it's just kind of a journey, you know, just enjoy it. If you are looking for something that's quick, you know, you want results fast, then the waist cincher will probably be best for you. And also when you get these, make sure you get one that's like steel boned and has, you know, the boning in them, which you may not be able to see in mine. There you go. But these, the bones in them. You want to make sure those are steel, because those are going to be the ones that are going to be durable. And yeah, I think that's about all the tips that I have for now. Like I said, it's only day 5, so I'll keep you all updated. Oh, and another thing, this is a 22, I think it's like 22 to 26 inch. I know it's a 22, I know that. And my waist, when I measured it, you always want to measure it from, you know, this midsection right here. I was a 27, so I'm a 27 and a 22. So yeah, you don't want to buy them too small. Like, don't be like a 30 waist and buy like a 20 inch, because you're probably not going to get into that, or it's going to be like really painful. So you're really supposed to only buy them within like 4 to 5 inches, you know, off of your waist. So yeah, I'm kind of in that range. I was kind of like right on the edge. So definitely when you order them, look in the size charts and things like that, just to make sure that, you know, you're getting a size that's going to fit for you. And once you get it closed, you can always move down and move on to the next one, but only once you've finished, you know, completely lacing up this corset. So that's all I have for now. I'll keep you all updated, and I'll make sure that I put the information of where I got this corset, because it was inexpensive. And again, thanks for tuning in to Marissa's One Stop Shop.